The man kicked his pregnant wife out of the company on a sudden impulse, but the next moment, all business partners immediately terminated their cooperation with the company, and chaos broke out within the company itself. Employees started throwing away their badges one after another, resolutely choosing to follow the wife instead. Only then did the man finally realize how incredibly influential his wife was in the jewelry industry. It turned out the woman was actually a top-tier jewelry designer, renowned for her incredible talent and creativity. But for the sake of her unborn child, and to help her husband's company grow smoothly, she turned down countless offers from major corporations and devoted all her energy entirely to her husband's business. But on this very day, the woman was suddenly involved in a car accident. Even worse, her water broke on the spot. Even then she remained concerned about her husband's company, enduring immense pain just to assign tasks to her team. Seeing how serious the situation was, the driver immediately rushed her to the hospital. Luckily both the baby and the woman were saved, and she was soon moved from the ICU to a regular ward. That's when one of her staff hurried over to report that her husband had used her money to buy an expensive bag for another woman, and that woman happened to be the company's top sales performer. At first the woman couldn't believe her husband would betray her. She was sure there had to be some misunderstanding, until the staff showed her husband's social media posts. Only then did she realize that his so-called client meeting was just an excuse, and he had actually been shopping with that scheming woman. So she quickly sent 2 staff back to the company to handle business, while she dialed her husband's number to get to the bottom of it. But before she could say anything, the scheming woman picked up the call and twisted the truth, claiming the wife had already found out about the diamond ring and bag, and had just called to scold her harshly. The man was instantly furious after hearing that. He stormed into his wife's hospital room, grabbed her hand, and said that the scheming woman had just brought in a $2 million order, then questioned why his wife had called to insult her. The woman immediately explained she never scolded anyone, then demanded to know why he lied about a business meeting when he was actually with another woman. But the man wouldn't let it go, accusing her of slacking off in the hospital while the company was so busy, and saying that just because she was pregnant didn't mean everyone should cater to her. His words cut like a knife. She had worked hard for his company for years, only dared to have a child at this age, yet now he saw her as a useless pregnant woman. He even assumed she was just jealous about not receiving any gifts, and handed her the diamond ring meant for the other woman. Right then, the scheming woman suddenly showed up, pretending to visit the patient, but clearly just wanting to flaunt the bag the CEO bought her. Seeing this, the wife became furious. She said she had been working overtime for the company even while pregnant, but her husband still betrayed her. The man refused to acknowledge any of it, and accused her of falsely blaming him and the other woman. Then the scheming woman mocked the wife for being injured, even gifted her a wheelchair, telling her to stop exhausting herself. The wife could no longer hold back and pushed her away, but to her shock, the next second, her husband slapped her across the face, calling her uneducated, and claiming the company was his, that she had no right to question who he gave gifts to. He even threatened to freeze all her accounts, saying he would only let it go if she apologized to the other woman. Hearing that, the wife completely gave up. She immediately called her lawyer, and asked him to prepare divorce and resignation papers. After handling everything, she put on bold makeup and returned to the company. The moment she walked into the lobby, everyone in the company was left utterly speechless.